Wise be coming out the freight. We got to get him on some shows. I want you to give a round of applause for my man G coming to the stage. Coming to the stage. Hey, keep it going, goddammit.
I promise there'll be a lot less cleanup after my act. That was dope as fuck. Give him a round of applause. I've never seen that shit either. I'm sitting here supposed to be thinking about my fucking act, and I'm like, oh shit, what is this nigga doing? Nothing? And then he fucked me up and turned that bitch. I was like, oh, I still don't know what it is, but it's cool as fuck. It's cool as fuck. Like nigga, I can't even stay in the lines all that good, bitch. It's like I still don't think he's like a true painter because he didn't get on his belly and start kicking his feet. You know what I'm talking about? You know when you be coloring something, got your tongue sticking out like, hell yeah. That shit was dope as fuck though. Before I get started though, I do really want to just publicly cuss Terry Blues the fuck out. This nigga went on a comedic road trip and didn't tell me. I showed up like, hey bro, he the host. Like, hey man, tell dude I'm gonna be like 15 minutes late. Oh, by the way, nigga, I'm in Minnesota. Nigga, what? You didn't tell me? I have like family in Minnesota. We could have stayed in my cousin's house. You probably stayed in a hotel, in the truck, somebody else's truck. Usually they're white men, so you probably stayed good though. Yeah. Speaking of road trips though, like some of y'all may know I've told this before, but I just recently went on a road trip to Louisiana. My uncle passed. No, don't fuck no, not all that nigga. Bruh, look, let me tell you about this nigga. This motherfucker smoked so much weed, he probably didn't even know he was dead at first. Like, player, that's the thing you say, player, ain't you dead? Is that white Jesus? He was Catholic, so he believed in white Jesus. Is that white? Oh shit! Oh fuck! I thought I hit it too hard. This nigga, he probably didn't know he was fucking dead. But not like it was like a bittersweet trip because he died. But like I got to see a bunch of family I hadn't seen in a long fucking time. That's a whole nother story for a different day. What I really want to talk about is fuck Louisiana. I'm from there. No, I'm from there, so I can say this. None of y'all can't say I will fight you outside. No, you can't say that. You don't know all the shit that I went through to be able to say fuck Louisiana. Like for example, just some minor shit. So the last town you pass before you cross into Louisiana is Orange. Like literally, right when I crossed the line, like 15 fucking degrees gained. Like it went from, I left Texas with 49 fucking degrees. It instantly went to like 74 fucking degrees. Right when we crossed the line, my wife like had a fro. Shit, she's blind, so yeah, do that math. The humidity was fucked up. Then right as I'm looking over, like goddamn, I took my fucking hoodie off because I immediately started sweating. Like Google's like, welcome to Louisiana. Take that hoodie off. It's hot as fuck. Then I look over out the passenger side because this is a 6 hour and 43 minute drive. It's 381 miles. Now, I don't normally condone fucking speeding, but when Google told me 6 hours and 43 minutes, I took that shit like a goddamn challenge. I was like, fuck that nigga, I'm about to at least shave them 43 minutes off. For the record, I shaved off 39. I had to stop and pee. It's because I had a little drink. Like another thing I don't condone is drinking and driving. Keep your priorities together. Drive and drink. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that shit together. You know, man, you gotta keep your shit together. Drive and drink. But Louisiana's like that shit promotes alcohol. There's a beer that is 65 fucking ounces on Bourbon Street. Wild guess what the name of that motherfucker is. Huge ass beer. That's the name of that motherfucker. They was like, you know what? It's like some creative, you know, that's a huge ass beer. Bro, that's the name. 65 fucking ounces. You get pulled over with that. I swear there, one officer, look. But my wife's never been. My wife's never been to Louisiana. So she had like a bucket list of shit. Like she like legit. Louisiana is a bucket list stop for my wife. I'm like, there's my mama there. That's about it. I don't fuck like we. Funny thing is, we did like her bucket list in like one day. There's just so many places to do it. Like first of all, she wanted beignets. Like that was the number one thing. That was every time she'd tell anybody, never been to Louisiana, we about to go. I'm about to give me some beignets and some gumbo. It didn't matter what the second thing was. Beignets was the first. And just so you know, they probably used like, I'm pretty sure the exact recipe for that is a little bit of crack cocaine in their powdered sugar, like straight up, because the line to get fucking just to get beignets was 37 minutes. Now the name of this restaurant is Cafe Du Monde. The line to sit down and eat in the restaurant was 7. It's like motherfuckers out there scratching. You got them beignets in the back. So they hot. I like them hot. Like no bullshit. Like nobody. I was the only person from Louisiana in this goddamn line because like everybody looked like this. Look. Just sprinkle some powdered sugar on your pancakes. Base, close your eyes. Fuck that. I'm not standing in the line 37 minutes for a pastry. What if I say no? You coming up there with that light lights? I'm like George Michael's bitch. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them goddamn lights. All the lights I'm cared about is like red, white, and blue ones, and when they flashing sequentially. Because that's when that drink that I was sipping goes out the fucking window. Like, what was that you dropped? Oh no, I was just dumping ice. Just dumping ice. You gotta, cause when you pulled over, you gotta do that interview voice, cause with this pigmentation, like let me see your license and registration and are you bulletproof? It's like, fuck. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you have a need or a desire to express, whatever your work art is, be it fucking kneeling down in front of a group of perfect goddamn strangers and pouring your soul onto a canvas, or coming up here and talking about Louisiana's shitty fucking weather. Me and Terry Blues, even though we kind of beefing right now because he went on a road trip, me and Terry Blues do share like a favorite artist. Saxy Joe, like, we real, like, if me and Terry was like a homosexual in a relationship, that would be our son, like, for real. But no, man, be true to your fucking self, man. Express your fucking thoughts and respect the fucking people that come up here, because this is hard enough to fucking do to even come up here. And now Jacob done added a goddamn obstacle course on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He got all these fucking wires and shit. Shit, I couldn't even be Saxy Joe. He's smart though. He got his instrument strapped to him. Fuck that. I will give it to Jacob though. This is a good idea, Katie told him. He's like, this is my idea. I was like, no, let me tell you how this fucking happened. This is exactly how this conversation went in his house. Jacob, you should build a stage for open mic night. That's how that fucking conversation went.